I'm here with Mike Sell, Fund Manager of Alquity Asian Fund and Alquity India Fund. Mike, thank you for doing this for us. Emerging markets and sort of Asia have, having been the darlings of the noughties, have underperformed developed markets. What might make that turn around?
I think it's very interesting. We're now the asset class that everyone loves to hate, and that always makes it look interesting, I think, from an investment point of view. We've had tens of billions move out of the markets over the last few months, and I think the valuations are now at really attractive levels. You have good earnings growth, and you have really amazing companies that continue to deliver, and I think that's what will get investors' attention going forward, and I think it's only a matter of time.
So really valuation is the key supporter for Asia and subsequently emerging markets.
The key support, but what gets people interested, I think, is people becoming a little bit contrarian, moving away from the herd and beginning to look at these companies once again, because they are great companies and they have delivered. They've just fallen out of favour and things come and go.
So China's a big emerging and Asian country and also driver of global GDP. What's your view on China?
We're more positive than most. We're expecting GDP growth to be 7 to 7.5% this year, and we believe investing in long-term themes. So the Chinese government is encouraging further urbanisation, and we think that will be a powerful driver for the economy over the next 10 or 20 years. So companies in the property sector, in the construction sector, and again in the consumer sector offer really good value at this time. And so we've actually got about 20% of our portfolio in this area. Valuations are just so compelling for much of the market that we're very excited over the future.
And which other geographical areas, what other countries you're finding interest in?
I mean, the way we invest is very much bottom up, so we focus on the fundamentals of the individual companies, and the focus on ESG, environmental, social and governance factors as part of our investment philosophy really helps us get out the best companies from the region, particularly in China and in the frontier markets. So companies in Vietnam, in Burma, these make up a very important part of our portfolio, as we see really exciting growth opportunities that isn't expected yet by investors to come through.
And you also run an Indian fund. There's just been the Modi victory in the election. What's exciting about India?
Urban India, I think, is the key thing for the next 5-10 years, as long as Modi delivers on his promises. Valuations have moved, but they're not expensive by any stretch of the imagination so far. And focusing on the urban story, so that's the organised retail, distribution, banking, leisure, this is where you'll see the strongest growth, and that's the core part of the portfolio and indeed in the Asian fund.
Mike, thank you very much.
Thank you.